There's another thing I have to tell about that town. That town alone had, after they had get us out of them political buildings, yes, just for to help, for to make peace here, for to try to stop that war they do. Here were a lot of places they torture it, and one of that, some of them were from the ex-table, yes, that was here in Flenowiek, to the gardens here, the whole place, and I don't know if the church were involved because it is attacked like other churches now, and so they do with their records down under that overtaking war, yes, to show us to anywhere if we were standing up for each other. And the flat I live in was also a point I was brought to, yes, and here happened something what I don't know. They brought me out. I watched some terrible what happens in the bathroom, yes, and I think it was planned by them. And because they could put away a memory in a second out of a brain, yes, just to play another person in that moment. And it was so awful to know what they do for to slave those that had helped the people, to tell them the murderers that weren't one. Yes, so the British and Russian I was with here, and the good politicians from that times lost their children, their women, their everything around them, yes, because of that torturing places. And now it is also so. They have systems to make it. They wreck planes and ships everywhere in the name of good politicians that never meant it in that way. Just to have the possibility to let us up, go and down, yes, like they want to. And it's a system that is made by racism, yes, by those that had slaved and raped us in other buildings, just to make their own law, a wrong law. Yes, nobody should see snuffs from women that are fixed on chairs just to get animals everywhere, or in such psychiatry jackets, yes, just to get the same war, yes, and they make more aggressive animals out of that, and this is a lion evolution, yes, they tell wrong at the schools, yes, just to use after that things they name rotten gift or anything like that, and those they get from shooting person or anything like that. This is a circle I don't want to know, but I know it around. Yes, I know it around, and it is made by that racism that have done that to us. Yes, they share the people here in 2 jails. Yes, and they were down under in because it were forbidden jails, and I for myself was by racisms here that get me at their daughter in the GDR, made here before the GDR has stopped in the West, yes, and then they brought me as their daughter after they tried to kill my brain, to kill my body, to kill everything I was, yes, over a lot of parts into East German hospitals, and then they say the GDR has to be broken, yes, but it were racism that worked here and there. And now the most of them have no jobs, yes, because of forcing our history, and they are able to use that war technology, and I don't know how. I don't know how they are able to use that war technology that were ex-racisms that were working together with the Stasi, yes, and now they, in an awful way, against unguilties. And this is what I have to say to the people, yes, it is, everywhere around here, and it is to here. And I hope that people could be stopped, because I hear them forcing me. I hear them into my rooms because of they had laid the strong cables through my rooms that are there for to hold that system they make. Yes, for to torture there or to anything like that, like they've done it to me the last times too. Yes, all also before each other. Yes, also before each other. I saw another one and what they had done to him, and I was so shocked. The police, I couldn't say to the police anything. Yes, because that meant to be, or to get the next torture by them. Yes, and the police was only asking about if I hadn't saw anyone. I said I was sleeping in that night. I tried to sleep, and this is something that's forbidden here. Yes, like it was forbidden in other towns too. Yes, when they get a victim, they get it for a long time, and so they work. And sometimes I hope I could talk to some gentleman. Yes, but it isn't necessary. It isn't possible, because they do always the same things to the same persons, or they tell them a liar. And this is not what I want to hear. I don't want to hear what they tell about that lie. They tell it doesn't exist, and it is existing. And this is what the people should remember. Yes, you have to watch that racism reports just to know them, because I knew them a long time through, and I was always jailed by them. And this was why I tried to be together with them, to know what they do right now. And this men had attacked states, knew. They have no work, and I don't know how they were able to get that war technology. Yes, because only of wrong made news against other states that were against. Because of they work against their own state too. They work against their own state too. I never was a German. I was a British and a Russian woman for a long time, and then I was nothing. Yes. And this is what the people do here. They don't give us the history we had before. Yes, because if you are able to talk in the German language now, we can work so, we can be so, we have to feel so. And this is what I hear the whole time through. It's not good. And they broke the most of the people that had slaved us and were involved in that games against us in many states and here. Were also are also involved in to be together with that Brexit people. Yes, and this is what I want to say. I like Great Britain. What I don't like is that they break the unions now for to have children. Yes, that's the only thing why they do that, for to do their war, only for to know we want to have it so, and not in the right way, and it is shown here so. And so it also always began. Honecker also was unguilty. Yes, the racism that took me from here to there. We're always doing the same war. We're always doing the same war. And so they did it in every state, and now they do it to the unions, or to the politicians that try to make it better, but aren't able to do it in the right way because they lie about the history of the saddest sets I ever knew and gave their names to the police. And it was so much I had to take by them. Also, I always saved human that I don't know how to describe what's going wrong now.